Welcome back. I'm Danny the Dinosaur Drawer, and today I am drawing Stegoceratops level 40 with my sister Rebecca.
This is gonna be so much fun. I've never done a video with you, so I'm really gonna enjoy this.
Yes, Rebecca's never done a video with me, so this is gonna be fun. Yeah, we're drawing Stegoceratops level 40 from the side view. Let's get out our drawing devices. I'm just gonna be using a 2B regular pencil. Rebecca's gonna be using an HB graphite pencil. So we both got our erasers and we're ready to put in an outline. So yeah, let's go ahead and start. Now Rebecca's left-handed along with Nathaniel and Philip, who you've seen in other videos. So that's kind of fun. So yeah, let's start off with a quick outline. Let's do a circle in the center, like an oval actually, for the body. Then let's draw another circle here for like the crest or the frill. Another circle there. Just making a quick outline. The shoulder will be right about there. Getting the proportions right. I should do side views more often. I almost do the classic Jurassic World the game pose, just from an angle. Put in the feet. So something like that. We'll have the ground there. Then I'm thinking I'm going to have the tail curved back a little to the side so we can put the thagomizer on the end. And remember, this is level 40, so it's not going to be accurate. And I think we'll have the two horns right there. Basic head shape. We got those big spikes coming out along with the plates. So this is good enough for our outline right now. The next stage we're going to be putting in more refinement. I think we'll be working from left to right, or maybe right to left. I don't know, which one do you want to do?
Maybe right to left would be better for me.
Okay, right to left, fair enough. Since we're doing it right to left, I guess we'll have to start with the head. So yeah, right away, the first thing I would like to do is probably get the frill in, put that in right. So you want to leave a little curve, like a semicircle, inside the frill. And that's going to be where the spikes are going to be coming out. The frill. I'm going to just erase some of the lines we no longer need and get rid of this mess that I've made. I think the frill might be a little taller than I originally drew it. And then here there's like a midpoint. It's got a slight cavity, like an indent. So that's where we might put some shading. Like so. Very nice. And then we'll now put in the spikes coming out of the side. But first I'll do some erasing. Give some room for our spikes. So let's go ahead and put in the first one. They get larger as they get near the top. So a realistic Triceratops I don't think had these. It only had like little spikes that were like this, you know, across the frill. So I'm going to have to be very careful in this tutorial not to smudge because I'm going from right to left. And I normally, as a right-handed drawer, go from left to right. So yeah guys, tilting your paper if necessary is a great idea. I just normally don't do it since it would look weird on camera, but it is something I do when I'm not drawing on YouTube. So my horns might be going off a little bit off the page, but that's fine.
Are mine big enough?
Yeah, they're fine. I always love to see how each person's drawings turn out differently. Everyone has their own style. So yeah, once we do that, I'm guessing the next step will be just to put some shading on the underside of each horn. Like so. So Rebecca is an experienced drawer, but she mostly draws horses and almost never draws dinosaurs. But she did help me in that, what was it called? Oh yeah, the trailer. We did a trailer, a stop motion trailer of the Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom teaser trailer. And Rebecca did a lot of the coloring and a lot of the drawing for that. And then she also helped me and Nathaniel with the paper edition Welcome to Jurassic Park video, which I released about a year ago. Rebecca's a great color person, so like I'll draw something in pen and she'll do a good job coloring it in. So now, I guess the next step would be to draw those horns that go down the middle. They're more like spikes. Start them right here. Very triangular. Yeah, this dinosaur has some crazy armor.
Yeah, I know.
And Rebecca, what's your favorite dinosaur?
Triceratops.
Yeah, so that's why I'm drawing Stegoceratops with Rebecca, is because that's her favorite dinosaur.
Let's see, Stygimoloch is also a close second.
Yeah, Rebecca also likes Stygimoloch. I think one of her Stygimoloch drawings appeared in one of my videos, but I can't remember which video it was. Oh, it was probably the trailer, yeah, at the end. Since we're looking at this dinosaur from a side view, the frill, we're not going to see much of the other side of the frill. So let me just take my eraser and erase some of the smudge lines. And now let me just erase all this stuff here so we can put it in with more refinement. So I'm doing a lot of smudging. Maybe I should get a piece of paper to put under my hand. So I think the horns, the two big horns, probably start right about there. These things are about 3 feet long. In my eyes, I think Triceratops is probably one of the most dangerous herbivore dinosaurs there is. I mean, Ankylosaurus is pretty dangerous, but yeah, Triceratops would be one of the scariest to battle with. Like if it's T-Rex versus Triceratops, I think I would vote more for the Triceratops. But then we don't really know what the Triceratopses were like. Like they could have been more, not as violent as we picture them. So remember guys, you always put in scales to make your drawing look better. I usually don't have the time to do that in my videos, so I just put in a few scales. See, now that we're done with the horns, we can do the rest of the head. The eye will be right about here. Let's first do like an eye ridge. Like so. Do the eye and have it looking backwards. Like so, and just put some shading and some wrinkles around it. So I think I might be drawing the head a little too large now that I'm noticing the size of it compared to the body, but we can fix that. See, the head curves like so, and we have the nose spike right there, which is attached pretty much to the beak of the Triceratops. The Triceratops had a beak, and it also had teeth inside its mouth for chewing. Let's put in some more spikes. There's 2 more spikes right there. By the way guys, I lost my Graph Gear 500 mechanical pencil as I normally do, so that's why I'm using this regular pencil, which is kind of annoying because I have to sharpen it and stuff. So the Triceratops also has like a little cavity right here near the front of its head. Guys, this is an interesting fact, but I've actually drawn or done attempted videos of Stegoceratops 3 different times, but each time the video got interrupted or it wasn't happy with the drawing. So I'm so happy we're finally getting this tutorial video to put on YouTube, because I know a lot of you guys have been waiting like years for this tutorial to come out.
I wish I could draw as fast as you. I'm always like a couple seconds behind.
That's a comment I get a lot of times on YouTube, is people are like, you're drawing too fast.
Mm-hmm. I think it's just you're so good at it, you don't need to like...
Well, people can just pause the video. I don't think that's a real problem. Like whenever I do a drawing off of a tutorial, like from Beanie Draws or something, I always pause the video at certain points.
Yeah, me too.
So yeah, now that I'm done with the head, I might actually just get a piece of paper or something and put it here, so I won't smudge anymore. So the neck connects right about here, and as I said earlier, the body we might have to make a little larger. Just erase the front legs and all that stuff.
Okay. Erase this on the head.
So the bottom here is going to have some shading. One thing that a regular pencil is one nice thing about regular pencil is that it shades a little better than a mechanical pencil. A little faster too. You can't really tilt a mechanical pencil to the side like you can a regular pencil.
That's true. I'm gonna have to check mine.
So now I'm going to put in the shoulder. The elbow I think will be right about there. It's got short trunk-like legs. And Rebecca's going to show you all how to do the stripes. We're not going to do that just yet.
I think my ground is too low. But
We can always erase the ground.
I feel like the legs are the hardest part of almost any animal.
Legs are a challenge, and so are feet
Or
and hands. The main body is not usually the hardest part, or the head.
Okay.
So remember guys, I'm not going to be doing too much detail on this dinosaur just because we're doing a tutorial. But feel free to add scales and make your drawing look really professional. And as always, be sure to post your finished result on the Dinosaur Art Google Plus community.
Yeah, a lot of people have done some really good work. So are we going to do the scales now? I mean, not the scales, the stripes.
Well, I guess we'll do the stripes after we've done the whole, frame.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good idea.
So me and my friend Nehemiah also started an Instagram account, which you guys have probably heard of already. But for those of you who haven't heard, it's called Draw Sketcha, and we post pretty much daily all of the artwork that you don't see on my YouTube channel. Nehemiah posts his stuff too, which is really cool. But yeah, you guys will be able to see a lot of my work that never makes it onto YouTube. So be sure to go follow us on Instagram if you don't have an Instagram account. Go follow us on Instagram if you have an Instagram account. That's what I was trying to say. So a little more shading for the inner leg. Rebecca's doing a good job.
Okay.
Also, just because I'm interested, I'd like all the left-handed people to comment below if you're left-handed.
I wonder how many people that will be. Okay, so now we're going to do the back leg.
So we want to make the thigh nice and big. The knee's a little high. Because remember, we have to make it fit the ground here. So I think, let me just erase my leg real quick, because I'm not happy where the position is. Triceratops, the hip of Triceratops was higher than the shoulder. And our shoulder's right about there, so we want to sort of slope it uphill
Oh, okay. I need to erase
something like that. So it looked more like a real Triceratops. And since it is a Stegoceratops, you sort of want it to look a little bit like a Stegosaurus too.
Make my back higher.
So funny because people keep on commenting on my YouTube videos that they want me to do my own hybrid. I'm not
Ooh.
sure how to do that. Like I don't really know which two dinosaurs to pick and stuff. I just don't think that video would become very popular.
I wonder if you could do a meat eater and a plant eater mixed together.
Yeah, I'm not sure which two dinosaurs I'd like to fuse. Maybe like a Stygimoloch. A Stygimoloch and like a Stygiraptor or something might be cool.
That would be really cool. Or like a T-Rex and a Triceratops would be really weird. I don't know
Yeah,
how you would do that.
I'm sure someone's already done a drawing of a T-Rex Triceratops hybrid. Also, you have to figure out a clever name for the hybrid once you make it.
I think I made my thigh too big.
Like, what would you call a T-Rex and a Triceratops hybrid?
No,
Triceratops or something? No,
Triceratops or
Tyrannotops.
yeah, it's kind of hard because they both start with a T, so it can't be like T-Rex or Triceratops. I'm not sure if my thigh is perfect, but
I hope they do put a cool hybrid in the next Jurassic World movie. Because we've seen like the Indoraptor and the Indominus Rex, but they're not like really bizarre.
very related.
Yeah, they look very similar to like a raptor, and the Indominus Rex looks like an Allosaurus, or
Not
yeah, they don't look like especially like
unbelievably
the-
different.
like the Jurassic World the game hybrids, which are kind of cool. Like they should definitely have a Carnoraptor or something like that.
I would love to see one of those.
Yeah, why don't they take some ideas from the game and actually put it in the movie?
Yeah, like the Ankylodocus or whatever. Yeah, I'd like to see, but most of the main dinosaurs in Jurassic World or Park are always meat eaters. I guess because the herbivores aren't like, you know, they don't eat you, or they're not really that scary, so they're not as interesting maybe to some people.
Yeah, like how many people have been killed by plant eaters in the Jurassic Park World franchise? I don't think I can name any right now
No, I mean,
that are killed by herbivores.
well, there is the part where they let the dinosaurs loose in Jurassic Park 2, but I can't remember if any people.
Yeah, maybe I can't remember really because I haven't really seen
The entire thing.
I haven't really seen the entire Jurassic Park 2. That's like the one Jurassic movie I haven't really seen.
Yeah,
Because we were watching it on the TV, but then we never finished it, so.
We always see like the start of it or something, or the middle, and then we never actually see what happens in it.
That's why you guys haven't seen any tutorials from Jurassic Park. What's it called? Jurassic Park.
I don't know the name of it.
Hidden World? No, it's not that. It's
Jurassic Park.
the name
I
escapes
just
me
call
right
it
now.
Jurassic Park 2.
Yeah, Jurassic Park 2. The Lost World. I think that's what it's
Yeah,
called.
that's
The Lost
probably-
World. So we're gonna draw the tail. The Triceratops has a small, or relatively short tail. It's pretty much the only part that is Stegosaurus-like is the plates and the thagomizer. The four spikes on the tail.
I feel like the Triceratops is a very bulky dinosaur. It's not like really an agile dinosaur, maybe. Like a
Yeah.
raptor or anything. It's very heavy.
Some paleontologists even wonder if Triceratops could run or not.
Well, in the movie they have all those running plant eaters, but
Maybe it could run like an
Nice.
elephant.
yeah, they
But
kind
even-
of like do those long strides.
Even an elephant looks like it could go a little faster than Triceratops.
Yeah, Triceratops is probably heavier.
Maybe not heavier, but just like the way it's built is not really meant for running. I guess with so much armor, you don't really have to worry about running away. You just wait and meet the predator. So I'm actually liking how Rebecca's is turning out better than mine right now.
Yeah, I think yours is better drawn.
So let's see. Let's put in the plates next.
Okay.
It has 2 rows, or I guess 3 rows in all. But from the side view, we're only going to see 2.
Oh, I didn't even notice I had 3. I see only 2, so.
Well, it's got like one large set in the center, and then the smaller ones here on the side.
Almost looks like shark teeth. A little bit.
To me, they look more like flower petals. But and this row doesn't actually go to the very end. So guys, we did do a little bit of time lapse there, as you probably saw. I put in some scales, we did some little extra shading, but we didn't do that much without you guys. So yeah, let's go ahead and put in detail for our plates here. So yeah, as I said earlier, they have like these lines that go up like so. That's what makes them look a little bit like flower petals. As you probably noticed, I switched to this weird mechanical pencil that was given to me by a friend. It's kind of cool. You do have to sharpen it though, so that is the downside to it.
It is magnetic though, which is.
Yeah, it's magnetic. So as you can see, when you move this thing, you can move the graphite up and down like so, which is kind of cool. It's got like a tiny little sharpener. It's like only one. This is the only sharpener that it'll use. So if I lose the sharpener, this pencil will be useless. Which is also another negative to cool gadgets like this.
Yeah, if it's unique, you can't fix it with something else.
Yeah.
Like a lot of old stuff now, you can't fix. At Michael's, I saw a really cool volcano gingerbread house. Volcano out of Jurassic World. It was really cool. You get to decorate it with lava and stuff.
Also, guys, you should comment below what you think I should do as a Christmas special this year. Like either a special tutorial, a giveaway of some sort. Maybe I should do like a mechanical pencil giveaway, like choose 3 winners.
Ooh.
Or something like that.
Yeah, everyone loves your mechanical pencil.
Yeah, people are always commenting where I got it and what's it called and stuff like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and work on the larger set of plates.
I need to go shade these in more. And we can't see the other side of plates. Of the plates.
Yeah, you can't really see them.
Looks like there's only 2 sets of plates.
I think there's 3 because you do see a little bit behind, like a little tip here and there that you can put in, but I'm gonna shade it so you can see it a little better. So even the large ones here get small very quickly as they get near the end of the tail. And right here they sort of turn and disappear near the end of the tail.
I'm almost done with the large plates. Oh, I didn't make them disappear.
Yeah, Stegoceratops is a huge challenge to draw. It's a lot of detail, a lot of things to draw when you're doing a Stegosaurus and the Triceratops.
I just noticed that besides stripes, there's also like spots on it. It's gonna be more complicated.
It does have spots.
Okay.
Let's put some shading. I'm just gonna do a little bit of shading on these taller ones, like so. I'm actually probably gonna order myself a few mechanical pencils. I've ordered like so many of them, but I always lose them, and then I end up finding them again around the house. So it's kind of cool to have a lot of them just floating around the house, because then you'll always be able to find one. And I'm pretty sure my siblings use my pencils some of the times. So there we have it, guys. We're done with all the main part of the dinosaur. Now we can go ahead and put in a few quick stripes.
I'm gonna switch pencils because this is gonna take too long to sharpen. So. I think I need to work on my shading, but I think I just need more practice, that's all. Like Danny said, I don't draw dinosaurs that much.
Yeah, Rebecca does some really amazing horse drawings. They're pretty cool.
Okay, you ready?
So yeah, now we can start with the stripes. Rebecca's going to be leading you guys in that.
Okay.
I'm just going to copy whatever design she chooses for the stripes.
Okay, I think I'll start on the front leg. And you don't want the stripes to look like, you want to make them look natural so they're not perfect. And so that each one's different.
So I decided to actually do my own stripes. Rebecca's going to do her design. I'm just going to mess around doing random organic looking patterns.
Okay, here it goes. I'm going to leave some room for the dots.
I'm probably not going to put dots on mine.
I'm not trying to do it exactly like the drawing because that would take too long, so I'm making it a little different. But
yeah, my camera doesn't have enough space on it currently. I should get a new memory card that can make longer videos, because I think currently I can only make like 1 hour and 30 minutes or something like that. Unless I delete a bunch of my stuff that's on there right now. Like all the photos and stuff.
Yeah, it'd be nice to get a new memory card. Okay, I'm just gonna keep on playing around with these stripes. And then I'll add some quick spots later. Just make sure they don't look all the same. Well, mine don't look the same at all, so.
Yeah, I think everyone is going to be pretty safe when doing these. Making them all look the same is actually probably harder.
Yeah, that is probably harder.
Making stuff look really...
And the thing is, they don't have to be perfect.
And making stuff look natural is kind of easy.
Yeah, if you all wanted to do exactly the same stripes, that would require some dedication and time. Okay, so I'm going to do the stripes going up and down, because if they're just going down, it doesn't look as natural.
But also, sometimes having a nice flow to the stripes is kind of cool, too. Mine definitely don't have a flow right now.
Yeah, positioning them in the right place is important if you want it to look like it melds together instead of just kind of just, I mean, it should be random, but it should also kind of flow together. Okay. I think I'm almost done with the stripes.
Yeah, I'm pretty much done with mine.
I'm gonna add some more around the neck, and then I'll be done. I was noticing the back legs don't really have any stripes on them, so I think I'll just leave them shaded. One more on the shoulder. Okay, I'm
So go ahead and sign your drawing. I'm going to do that right now.
I'm just going to add some random
Put in the
spots
date. Wow, 2018 is almost over. It's definitely been a really successful year on YouTube for me. Because I think it was in January or February that I hit 3,000 subscribers. Right now I have 11, so that's pretty cool.
It's big.
I think a lot of it is thanks to Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom coming out. Because of my analytics, there's like a huge spike right about July. That's when the movie came out, around there. And that's when I gained like hundreds of thousands of views and a lot of subscribers and stuff.
I didn't put any ground under mine. That's important.
So yeah, I'm gonna just erase a little bit around here where I smudged. Getting some more practice in of drawing right to left, as I did with Nathaniel in my last tutorial. A lot of you guys have seen that video. We drew Megalosaurus.
Okay. I'm pretty satisfied with my stripes. I might add a few more later. But
So yeah guys, be sure to go post your drawings on my Google Plus community or put a hashtag on your post on Instagram at drawsketcha. Like, I'll write it out for you here so you guys can see it. And be sure to follow me and Nehemiah on Instagram. We do feature people who tag us with this hashtag at drawsketcha. So if you want your work featured, go tag us on Instagram. And yeah, I'll see you guys later in the next video. Raka, tell them what to do.
please like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video with your friends.
Thanks so much for watching, guys.
See you later.